Howdy y'all, we back here today on the farm, and we kind of got a little proposition going from the local dealership to give them a hand. They bought up some used farm equipment. They were actually into it for some vehicles that the guy had, and didn't realize it, and they ended up buying the entire lot. The vehicles, the farm equipment, everything. And he would like a little bit of help getting that stuff unloaded and getting it sold to some other farmers, just getting rid of it. So I've been over there helping him out, move it around, get it all organized, get it laid out together. We'll take a trip over there here in a little bit. We're going to get our worker here going this morning to start planting this field for us. So that we can then also go get started on our other fields, getting them in the ground. So it's not going to let me switch out of it, automatically exit it. So we'll just jump back over here and jump into that guy. So let's, before we go over and take a look at the dealership, let's see what we need to do to 7, 19, and 20. 7's got a fertilizer on it, 19 and 20 do not. You don't want the plowing or line. 7, 19, and 20 do not need any of that. Okay, cool. Alright, so we just need to get a planter to field 7, and 19 and 20 need fertilizer. Man. So let's grab this guy right here. And we will take him with fertilizer. And at the same time, we'll swing by the dealership and see if we can't figure out what needs to be sold over there. I believe we need this one right here. I believe it's the yellow trailer. Well, that's got lime in it. I'm gonna have to sort a parking spot out for these guys, and it's probably gonna end up in that silver shed over here and over there in the distance. Let's put a little bit more fertilizer in here. Oh, this guy is not going to pull this. I forgot this thing is super heavy. Well, let's go ahead and just grab the 8R and we'll use it this morning. Take this big boy over there, it'll pull it. Treat it alright, so it'll work out. We are using the enhanced realism for vehicles mod, so that does make it a little bit harder. And got to use certain tractors to do stuff, and when that weight starts kicking in, that makes it even harder in there. I did change out and turn on the AI extensions for helpers to hopefully give us a little bit smarter helper without having to use Courseplay, because Courseplay on my PC don't seem to get along too well. They like to lock up. So let's put about 50% in here. There we go. That should be enough to do 2 fields. And now we can head over to fields 19 and 20. And then we're going to have to come back and check out our 8370 and see why it stopped, what it's hung up on. Maybe we can check it on the way out. Whoops. It did not make the turn. Okay. So evidently that drill and that tractor do not like to turn on this field with AI. Okay. It looks like the enhanced AI on this field is not working out too well. We will come back and may have to put in our own headlands and then let the AI work, but we're going to get the spreader going on these other 2 fields real quick this morning. First thing here. And then go from there. I will see y'all when we're at the field. And here we are down to field number 20. The first one we need to put a load of fertilizer on. So let's get this going, get it taken care of, and see if our worker's going to be nice to us on this field. As it sits here and wastes fertilizer instead of taking off. Alright, let's jump back up here to the 8370. So it looks like what we're going to have to do on this field to use the AI is get rid of the trees. Drop the plow down, drop the seeder down. At least using this long of a seeder on this field, that may be part of the issues because it does not turn too well. Evidently it is a very rough field. Turn it off. Gee, there we go. I am dragging the seeder right now in the ground, but I do not have it turned on as I get lined back up for the start over here where I want to be. Turn it on. So that corner right there probably isn't going to get planted. I'm not going to worry about it. It's not that big of an area for me. So I'm not that worried about that. So let's look at our helper controls here. Boy, I kind of worked the game out. I may have broke the game here a little bit. I think this 8370 does not like the controls for the helper. The enhanced AI helper. So we may be having to get rid of it. Or I've got a mod conflict or something in here. Can I stop it? Not yet. Is it still planting? It's still planting, so I'm going to let it go for a moment and see where it takes it. Let's jump back over to this guy. So we've got the fertilizer going, the seed going, and this guy got turned around and stuck. I see this is supposed to be enhanced AI. It doesn't seem to be enhanced. It seems to be still broken AI. At least on this map. I was just playing on Welker a few moments ago while I was doing a little work, and the AI seemed to work for me. The AI vehicle extension mod here. On this map, it does not seem to want to play nice. And part of that may be all the trees, maybe because I've got too many vehicles and stuff on the map in certain areas. If I look towards the dealership right now, the frame rate just crashes out, and that's partly due to that. And we're fixing to run into some trees again. Okay, at least it went blocked finally, so... Well, I guess I will take over and do this. So it looks like my helper's broke right now. So I'm going to run the fertilizer here on field 9 and 20, and I will come back to you once it is complete. And we have got field number 20 finished up finally here. I did go in and remove the enhanced AI for vehicles from this game just because it was causing too many issues right now. So while we're over here, before we get too much further along, let's go over here and take a look at the dealership and see what he's got over there that he's trying to get rid of. I do know also that some of the stuff has been sold recently. There was more stuff, but some of it's already been sold. So let's come over here. You can see the dealership. It's OK Use Mods franchise that the guys got set up here and wants a little help with. So we're just going to pull in and see what all he has. Just doing a little quick tour here. We got this was a C70 series truck, tandem axle, tanker. We got a couple grain trucks, a semi here. We've got a case plow. Looks like it came from that auction because it wasn't here the other day. We got some tillers, a little 3-meter cultivator there, little John Deere, colored deeper ripper there. A couple more. Oh, got a little Model A. I believe that's a Model A. Wrong one. They put me in the wrong truck. Oh, it's got a big motor in it though. It's been hot rodded. Couple purple trucks there. Old Massey. Oh, it's this one. That looks to be an old Russian or something. Some old rusty iron from the Rust Never Sleeps series. Some old Fiat tractors. Got a real nice one right here, clean. It's a Ford truck, Ford little pickup here. Some more of those Model A's. That's what they are. That one's got the crate motor in it too. Some COEs with different beds on them. And then we got a couple John Deere planters here. A couple newer seeders. Some 8350s. Quite common around the parts where I'm at, part where I live. Another 3-meter cultivator. Got a bigger deep tillage tool here. Let's take a look and see what we have over here. So we have a Farmhaul M. We've got a John Deere 3650 2-wheel drive. That's part of what he was moving stuff around with, and then got to some of the bigger stuff and then had to call me in because he could not lift it up. Got a couple more, got a couple Fergusons, got a dozer. It's a crawler track tractor because it doesn't have a dozer blade on it. Got a deep ripper there, big Unferth. Some 2-bottom, a 3-bottom, a 4-bottom plow, and on the back of one of the Fergusons is a 2-bottom. We may have to see if he'll let us take those out in the field and do a little ripping. John Deere 6-meter ripper here, and another big Unferth plow, or deep ripper. And here is his dozer. And he's got a little Mahindra there for running around. Is there anything in his shops right now? Nothing in that shop getting worked on. In this shop there is a Case steam tractor. And hopefully he's going to let us take it out for a spin before the owner comes and picks it up. If the owner comes and picks it up. Because I hear the bill on this one's getting quite high. So you can see by the bank account up there he sold some stuff, but we gotta get him paid back and everything else. So let's go in here and have a little chat. Alright, we are back. We got everything sorted out there money wise. And we actually have a couple more leads on selling some of the other bigger equipment. So it may be out of here within the next few hours. But let's get over there. Let's head over here to field 19, get the fertilizer on it. As you can see, I'm dropping a few frames with all this equipment sitting here, so I'm going to have to shrink this down a little bit and sell off some stuff. Unfortunately, my PC just is not handling it too well. Trying to look out and away from the equipment. Quit dropping so many frames there. Ah, there we go. Let's head over here to field 19. Let's get the fertilizer spread on it. And while we're doing that, we'll make a few phone calls and see if we can't get some of this other equipment sold out of here. And we will be back with you as soon as we are done with this field. And we are back here. We just got a little strip left over here on the side to finish up now. We will get this all wrapped up here. Ooh. We're going to drive a little crazy on top of that just for safety's sake. You know, I never claimed to be a great driver or anything. I am nowhere near the best driver in Farm Sim, forward or backwards, because I cannot back a trailer to save my life. In real life or in Farm Sim most of the time. I'm going to wrap this right, get this all knocked out, and get the couple little pieces that our worker that was doing this for us while we made some phone calls to get them knocked out, and the little bits and pieces that it missed. I actually did a pretty good job. Most of the fields in this map are square rectangular fields, so they're pretty worker friendly. I may have to try the AI mod again after we sell a few more cars at the dealership. While we were away, they sold most of the equipment. Got a couple plows, couple seeders left, but nothing big. All the big equipment sold, got it off the lot because there's nothing there that you can use it with. So both those guys are now done. Fertilizers on them. Ready to get the seeder down here or get the planter down here. We may do one of them in corn or sunflowers. Just something a little different. Instead of doing all grain crops, all oats or soybeans, kind of mix it up a little bit. We're gonna take a trip back to the farm right now. We're gonna we'll swing by field number 1 here in a moment and check on that guy. Make sure I'll see if they're doing it. They're almost done getting that seeding done, so we can get them moved to the new field and get them seeding probably on field number 7, because that's the closest one to them. And then we'll take the large planter we have over to field 20 and let it run there and get it planted, get it done, so then it is time for stuff to start growing and going. Looks like they're on their final pass right now. They might have one more pass to go, but that might be their final one, and then they'll be able to move over to field 7 and get it planted. As for this fertilizer spreader, we are done with it for right now, because we're going to do liquid fertilizer after crops have been planted. We may put grass in one field. In fact, we may put grass in field number 7, so we can get some hay, some silage going just to get ready to start on the animals. Because we've got to have some of that built up before we can think about getting our animals. And I do think that this guy right here will fit perfectly fine over here in the shed. And then we're going to grab our lime spreader. Whoops. We dropped the weight instead of dropping the spreader. And then we'll grab our lime spreader over here and we'll bring it over there also. Just so it's not sitting out in the middle of the yard right, like it is right now. We may go ahead and get some chickens pretty soon, just so we can start getting some eggs built up. Chicken feed shouldn't be too expensive, and with the money we just made at the dealership, we might be able to afford a few. And then we can afford a little bit of chicken feed. We'll plant, we'll do grass and fill. Whoa. I need to concentrate while I back this trailer up, because it keeps wanting to spin on me real fast. You got a steerable axle there? Yep, it did. Let's lock the steerable axle in place so that we can come on back here a whole lot easier. That was a lot better. Almost got it in there now. So we're going to do grass in field number 7, just because it's closer here to home. We will do wheat in field 19 and corn in field number 20, just to shake it up a little bit. The wheat we can feed to the chickens. Oats is going to be our cash crop right now. So let's come in here and let's check out this guy right here. We've got this big cedar in here. This big planter, I should say, it's a row crop planter. And it'll plant, evidently it's a multi-fruit, multi-planter, so it'll plant the other stuff too, but we're not going to use it for the other stuff. We're only going to use it for the row crop items. We might use it for potatoes and sugar beets if we ever do them, but for now we're just going to use it for corn and sunflower, carrots, because I believe carrots are on this map. So I can't do carrots, just do corn, potatoes, sugar beets. Those are all the base game crops. So we will catch y'all when we are over at field number 19, number 20 on this guy. And we are back over here coming up on field number 20 now. I gotta work on pausing and unpausing of the recording and get this guy unfolded. Trying out a couple different techniques tonight. With the jump cuts, instead of having to go in and edit the video, I'm actually doing a pause typically on the recording and checking it out there. So but we're going to get this field planted I'm pretty sure everybody's seen a planter run before, so we're just going to let this guy run under its worker and see how it goes. So I believe that's going to be all for right now. Come back, see us again. And if you would, give me a like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you think of the video. And thank you all for watching. Yeah, everybody have a great day.